Well, here we are again. Another edition of Madman with the Show. We're back. We're fresh. We're still isolated from the rest of the world here at Cudicast Studios. We haven't left. We're still here. I'm glad I'm back. It's been a while. And I just want to say first, thank you to those who have, really, you've gone above and beyond watching the videos. There are some videos that are just through the roof. Thank you very much. I also want to thank to our new subscribers. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Get ready for a ride. Thank you very much for subscribing, liking, and supporting the show. It is really, we're starting to build up, and it's great. I'll tell you, the funny part is the weeks that I was away at the rehabilitation center for my illness, that we were scoring gold on a lot of the videos out there, and some of them much older than several months, some from last year, and I got to say that. So let's get on with the show. Let's run those credits, and let's get on with some great news that's coming out today. Well, hi folks, Zane here. Once again, Man with the Show. Thanks for tuning in. I just gotta say, sometimes I look back, and I did a lot of pondering while I was getting healthier. And let me tell you something, I've lost a lot of weight. My last weight, I'm down to 295. I'm so proud of myself. My wife is even proud of me. 295. And this is coming where, I let myself go. I really did. I was about 400 pounds. But nevertheless, we'll discuss that in another show about my weight and everything. Nevertheless, 40 years ago, when I was very, very young, I got taken to a movie. It was a crazy film, and I did want to see it because I was a fan of the original genre, the old black and white Buster Crabbe episodes that were great. One of my friends, his dad took us, God rest his soul, he's no longer with us, been gone a long time, but we all went to go watch this movie together, me, my brother, my friend, his brother, and his dad, and we all went together, and this was at St. Mark's on 8th Street years ago, because this didn't get too much of a wide release. And what I'm talking about, and if you read the time, I'm talking about the Flash Gordon movie with Sam Jones, Max von Sydow, Melanie Anderson, Brian Bless, really great cast, crazy movie, great soundtrack from a great band, Queen. Such a soundtrack, and we still on it to this day. If you haven't seen Flash Gordon, if you've seen Ted, and Sam Jones already is the guy from Flash Gordon on there. Get ready to get this better, because they have announced that Flash Gordon is getting a 4K release. Now, wait a minute. Don't jump to Amazon yet, and I'll tell you why. There is a Blu-ray version of this. It is just a remastered Blu-ray. It's not a 4K. And it's going for $10. If you want to purchase it, fine and dandy. Or if you want to purchase it through Amazon, I think it's about the same price with the digital. But it's a Blu-ray version. This version that's coming out, it is the ultimate 4K release. The movie entirely has been remastered. The sound has been remastered. It is totally, this was from the 80s. It is a great, great movie. I think Max von Sydow was an excellent choice of being the Merciless. Even though as crazy as the movie was, you had Timothy Dalton in there as Prince Baron. There was so much of a great cast on there. And basically, they've taken the 35 millimeter prints as a reference, and then they just upgraded it from there and restoring it. And the restoration was approved by the director, Mike Hodges, who, which include the high definition version, Dolby version remastering of Flash Gordon. And what it is, it's going to be a 5-disc. And you see on the picture, it's a 5-disc unit. Now, from what I've gotten, of course, there's the main features on there. There is some music on there, audio commentary with Mike Hodges, Brian Bless. If you're not too familiar with Brian Bless's work, he's been in a lot of stuff, especially a lot of British stuff. He was in the first season of The Blackadder, which he was fantastic. If you want to see some crazy Brian Bless, go catch. It's on the BritBox on Amazon. The first season of Blackadder, and he is just phenomenal on there. And then there's some behind the scenes, stills, storyboards. Disc 2 has a lot of interviews. I think that goes into disc 3 because mostly they only put in disc 1, 2, and 5 on there. And they also include the UHN 2 Blu-ray. Oh, okay, that's what it is. There is different versions of the movie. So you got the UHD version and the Blu-ray discs on there. You got bonus documentaries. The original soundtrack by Queen and Howard Blake. There's a booklet. There's a 16-page mini book. I mean, this is phenomenal that this is happening. This is coming out in August. It's around the early August. And I'll tell you, this is a great news on there. And like I said, if you haven't seen this, I mean, I hope they put this back on the screen also. Before they release this, well, actually, if the movie theaters reopen, drive-in, I would say. But I think they should put this back on the screen. And, it would look great on an IMAX. Because the way that this was done originally, it was way over the top. And, the special effects and everything is just crazy on there. But the storyline, hey, you got to have Flash Gordon of the New York Jets. Being from New York, that was hysterical in itself that he was a quarterback, that they had put him in as a quarterback. But also, I was a big fan of the original Buster Crabbe Flash Gordon series, the Green Death, was it Space Patrol, whatever it was back then. They had so many names for it. Flash Gordon Goes to Mars. The original Flash Gordon series. Some of the versions of it, of the Cliffhanger series, have been remastered. I don't know if the original's been remastered, which is it's really degraded because I've seen them online. But I know some of the the Purple Death. Excuse me, not the Green Death. The Purple Death was remastered. It's a little better, but still, it's black and white. There was a saying from a friend of mine, Alex Bennett, you can't shine shit. So, even though with this technology and the way we go, and you've seen some of the Rabbit T. Rabbit episodes that we put on there, which, some of the quality has been a little off there, and it's hard. Some of these things are hard to remaster, especially if the original masters are not in great condition on there. With film, it's a different story. You could touch up some things, and then there are multiple masters on here. Other things, you don't have multiple masters, and you can't do it. So that's a great thing to start off with, So remember, that's August on that, and let's tell you, I'm gonna get my copy soon as it comes out. We got Flash Gordon 4K release on disc, which that I'm willing to buy on disc. It's like my Godzilla retrospective of the early days. From the Criterion Collection, which my wife bought me, and I'm glad my wife bought me. Thank you very much, my wife. Darling, sweetie, love you very much on that. And, and I love my Godzilla ones. Next, I'm probably going to be looking at the Bruce Lee. There's a Bruce Lee collection coming out to Criterion, too. Not the entire series, but just all the best movies that he's done. So, comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me, are you excited for the Flash Gordon? Are you a first-time person who's never seen it, even though the video, it's been on TV a couple of times recently on there, and if you've seen Ted, you know about, once again, about Flash Gordon. But if you haven't seen it, let me know in the comments below. Are you a big fan from back in the day, and you still love it, and you want to see it in a 4K big screen, or in the theater, or in a drive-in somehow? Let me know on there. Don't forget to smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't yet. If you've been watching these videos and you haven't subscribed yet, why haven't you? It's so easy. Hit that little subscribe. Yeah, you'll get some fun on there. We're doing our best to get back online here. Once again, thank you for those who have stayed with us. It's like being up late night. You stayed up with us late in the show. Thank you very much. Again, we'll be back in another episode. We got more coming, and we're going to be talking about many things that are going on. Some of them are some backstories, some are current stories. We're going to be catching up on a couple of things. So until the next show, we'll see you. Have a good one. Stay safe at home.
Death to me!